Sunday Fun Day Race Day here at Wheels Diecast Raceway, home of the Gauntlet. Today's challenger is Sammy. Sammy will be driving in the Chevy Impala 2010. Let's see if Sammy has what it takes. All right, let's introduce the drivers on the Gauntlet. First, we have Eddie from Simple Customs. Eddie will be driving in the Gazelle GT. Next up, we have Jay from Jay's Diecast Creations, the JDC. And then we have David. David will be driving the Firebird Funny Car. It's kind of a cool looking car. I like it. And then there is the infamous Brandon from Live or Diecast. This is the Dodge Concept Baby Roof. This car sat on top of the Gauntlet for several weeks. And then we have Rapid Nismo, last weekend's winner. He is driving in the Honda Civic SI. Rapid Nismo tells us that he has his laptop. This car is tuned and will be sitting at Track Champion for a long time. Well, we will see if Eddie can have an answer to that. All right, stay tuned for next weekend's race when Dirty Murray will take on the Gauntlet. Dirty Murray is from Live or Diecast. This is Brandon's alter ego. I am curious to see how this car will do. So stay tuned next week to see him take on the Gauntlet. All right, let's get to the track. Here we are at the track, over 20 feet of drag racing fun. And guys, check it out. There is a new finish line thanks to David Gibson. Dave is the one who's racing the funny car. So he sent me a Super 6 lane, and I'm going to use the finish line because that one doesn't lie, like that flag. So let's get to racing. All right, so we've got Sammy. Sammy's taking on the Gauntlet. He's gonna try and get on the Gauntlet. And let's see if Eddie from Simple Customs is gonna allow that to happen. So, Eddie is the gatekeeper. He's the one sitting on the bubble. He's the placeholder. Eddie will now go into what will be lane 4. The lanes are going to be 2 and 4. So, Eddie will go into lane 4. He is the placeholder. Sammy is going to go into lane 2. Race 1. Get on the Gauntlet. Here we... Hold on. I don't know if I turned it on. Is it turned on? It's turned on. It's ready to go. All right. Now, for reals this time. Here we go.
Winner, lane 4.
There you have it. Eddie. Eddie won race 1. So, he has the advantage. Sammy's going to have to pick up the pace if he wants to get on the Gauntlet, guys. It is not easy to get on to this racetrack. These cars are fast. All right, so Eddie will now be in lane 2. Sammy is in lane 4. Here we go. Yeah, Eddie made it look easy. Eddie made it look easy. So, Sammy gave a good try at it, but Sammy's car did not make the Gauntlet. Now, because Eddie won that race, Eddie will now have the opportunity to take on Jay from the JDC. Jay is the placeholder. Jay will go into lane 4. That's the placeholder. Eddie will now go into lane 2. Race 1. Here we go. There you go. Jay from Jay's Diecast Creations is the winner of that race. All right, so we will switch lanes. Eddie will now go into lane 4. Still the challenger. Jay now with the advantage and the placeholder. He will now go into lane 2. Here we go, race number 2. Here we go.
Winner, lane 2.
Jay is still fast. His car is still fast. All right, so Eddie maintains his spot on the bubble, and now Jay from Jay's Diecast Creation will have an opportunity to race David. David is the placeholder. Now, you guys remember David's car. He likes to start off slow and run people down. He will go into lane 4 as the placeholder. And Jay goes into lane 2. All right, race 1. Here we go.
Winner, lane 4.
Looks like David won race 1. Look close. The nice thing is with this, I don't have to worry about, oh my gosh, who won? Gotta go to the photo finish. Okay, now we switch lanes. Switch lanes. Jay will now go into lane 4. And David, who is the sponsor of this finish line, he now goes into lane 2. All right, race number 2. Here we go. Another close one. But, see, that race, Jay had to jump. He looked good for most of the track. And then, well, David ran him down. So David won that race, which means Jay will stay right here in 4th. And now David will take on Brandon from Live or Diecast. This is a very fast car. So, Brandon, being the placeholder, he will go into lane 4. He's in lane 4. And David will go into lane 2. Race 1. Race 1. Here we go.
Winner, lane 2.
Did that just happen? Did that just happen? Did David just beat Brandon? Okay, we'll switch lanes now. David has the advantage. David has the advantage. So he will now go into lane 4. He will now go to lane 4, and Brandon from Live or Diecast, he'll go into lane 2. All right, race number 2. Let's see if Brandon can force a 3rd race. Here we go. Okay, there we go.
Winner, lane 2.
Now we're going to a 3rd race. Going to a 3rd race. Because Brandon won race 2. All right, now we're going to switch lanes back. Brandon will now go back into lane 2, or into lane 4, my bad. We'll go into lane 4, and David will go into lane 2. Okay. The 3rd and final race. This is to see what happens. Here we go. Race number 3.
Winner, lane 4.
Looks like Brandon got his legs back. Brandon got his legs back. Very good. So, with that, David, he'll stay in 3rd position. Way to make it exciting. Now Brandon, I know he wants a rematch of this. He wants to go back for track champion and sitting on top. But he has to go through Rapid Nismo. Rapid Nismo and his Honda Civic SI with a laptop and the passenger seat cleaned out, ready to go. Rapid Nismo been watching too much Fast and Furious. I don't know if you can watch too much Fast and Furious. Rapid Nismo being the placeholder, he'll go to lane 4. Brandon, he's the challenger, he'll go into lane 2. Alright, race 1, and this is for the top of the gauntlet. Here we go. Close. Close, but it looks like Rapid Nismo has the jump. Alright. So, now we switch lanes. Brandon, from Wheels and Diecast, he is going to go over into lane 4. Rapid Nismo going into lane 2. Rapid Nismo is trying to hold on. Brandon's trying to force a race 3. Here we go.
Winner, lane 2.
All right. So, Brandon from Liver Diecast maintains 2nd position and still sitting on top of the gauntlet. Rapid Nismo, track champion. Well, Sammy found out how fast the gauntlet is. He could not get on because Eddie at Simple Customs, well, he held him off. So he's still there on the gauntlet. And then things pretty much stayed the same on the races. But I'll tell you what, when Dave took race 1 against Brandon, I was a little like, what? What just happened? So that was exciting. These two were still pretty close, but Rapid Nismo just has about a half a car length on him. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens going down the road. But stay tuned for next week because we got Dirty Murray from Liver Diecast, the alter ego. He's going to take on the gauntlet, and we're gonna have to see what he can do. And then, you know, the cars that are lined up in the lineup to take on the gauntlet down the road. We've got yours truly, King Nut. I'll be up after Dirty Murray. And then you've got the Customizer. Customizer sent this really cool looking car. And then after that is Kevin. Kevin and his Daredevil. So that's the lineup. Like I said, next week, stay tuned for Dirty Murray. So, anyway, guys, I enjoy doing the races. I hope you enjoy watching them. You know, hit a like if you liked it. Give me a subscribe. I'd appreciate it. And let's do a photo montage of Sammy's Chevy, because this was his week. All right, photo montage. Here we go.